All right, and you're good. You're on.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And welcome to the fourth part series about the history of Muslims in America during this historical time, Islamic Heritage Month. Today we're going to explore the first 24 years of the 21st century of Muslim contributions in America, which we find very unique. We find within the 21st century a lot of judges. A lot of Muslims start becoming judges from males to females, as well as mayors. One of the first judge of the 21st century was Judge Hassan. He's a retired judge out of the district of Prince George County in Maryland. He served in the 5th district from 2000 to 2021, and then he retired in November in 2012. Pardon me. Then the is stamp. This was the first stamp that the government put out honoring the Muslim holidays. The design is done by Muhammad Zachariah, who is a famous Muslim American calligrapher. The next personality that we find coming appearing and making a contribution in the 21st century is Judge David Hassan. He's also is a retired judge. Judge Hassan, his career spanned over 30 years in the Indiana court system. Judge Shahid, he was also the Judge of the Year in 2007. This is Muhammad, mayor up in Prospect Park, Karula. He is a Syrian-born Muslim brother. He's the longest serving mayor. He's been mayor since 2005, and he's still currently the mayor in Prospect Park. In Prospect Park, there's also 3 other Muslim council members within there. 2006, we saw the arrival of the first Muslim congressman, Keith Ellison, out of Minnesota. He's Attorney General in Minnesota. Another personality is a woman who was an astronaut. She was an Iranian-born American Muslim. She's the first Muslim to go into space. Anashia Ansari, Muslim diplomat. Khalil Zad, he was a diplomat under the Bush administration. He represented for Afghanistan. He was also appointed by Trump as a special representative for the Afghan people. And he helped Booker the Taliban treaty or agreement that they came up with. Then after Keith Ellison came Andre Carson. He's the second Muslim congressperson, and he's the longest serving Muslim congressperson currently. He's a politician that's represented in Indiana. When we saw in 2008 was the passing of Imam Mufti Muhammad. Imam Mufti Muhammad was the leader of the largest Muslim community in the United States. And when he passed, he became known as America's Imam. He took on the leadership of the Nation of Islam and transformed it from 1975. Another Muslim mayor was Brother Saad Anwar, a Muslim mayor out of Connecticut, a Pakistani-born. He's now within the Connecticut Senate. He's a state senator in Connecticut currently, serving the South Windsor, Ellington, and East Windsor area, and East Hartford. In 2016, we saw the passing of another American Muslim hero, Muhammad Ali. He's the people's champ, a world's champ. May Allah bless him and Imam Muhammad in the highest place for Jannah for their work and activities to lead the world and to motivate the world. We saw also in 2016 Mahershala Ali, who became an Oscar-winning actor, the first Muslim Oscar-winning actor, the first Muslim mayor. This sister here, she's a Muslim mayor up
Stop
in Maine.
the share stopped.
Okay. All right. We back?
We're back.
All right, alhamdulillah. This is the first Muslim female mayor. This is a sister out of a Somalian, and she's a mayor in South Portland up in Maine. And what we see within the 21st century, a lot of Somalians, as well as some Pakistanians and Palestinians, become very aggressively involved in American politics. And this here is one of the sisters that is a mayor. You have another Muslim sister mayor. This is up in the township up in New Jersey, Sister Jaffrey. So you see a rise of Muslim sisters in the politics. You got the first Muslim woman, Ilhan Omar, one of the first two Muslim women congressmen. What you see here in 2019 was a wave or a surge of Muslims being involved and engaged in American politics. We know the two first Muslim women congresspeople, Sister Ilhan Omar and Sister Rashida Talib. One a Somali and the other a Palestinian born. But what you also have, all throughout, you have another first Muslim woman, the first Virginia state senator, Sister Hashmi, that is a state senator in Virginia. She was elected in 2019. And you have out in Michigan, you had three Muslim mayors be elected: Bill Bazzi, Amir Khalid, and Abdullah Mahmoud, all each elected in the Michigan area, Dearborn area, to tell you the truth, and Hampshire. And you had Brother Nashif Majid become the House in North Carolina, House of Representatives in 2019. You had Sister Hoda Hassan becoming in the House of Representatives in Minnesota. So you have a wave of Muslims in 2019 all across the country find themselves engaged. This is just a little panorama view. You have also the first Muslim to serve in the Oregon State Senate, Brother Jama, in 2021. And this is so we got us being involved and engaged, and these are a lot of Somalians from Maine to Oregon to Michigan and Minnesota. You had the first Muslim coach in the NFL, Robert Saleh. He became, in 2021, he became the first Muslim head coach in the National Football League. He's coach for the Jets. They're not doing as best as they can, but they're alive, help them out. But he's the first Muslim head coach. Then you also found in 2021 the first Muslim federal judge. You have Muslim local judges and district judge But this brother Saeed is the first Muslim federal judge, and he was elected in 2021 in the District of New Jersey. You had the first female Muslim female chaplain of the U.S. Armed Force, Sahia Jabin, in the Air Force, the first Muslim chaplain. You got the first national Muslim chaplain for the National Guards in Maryland, Brother Idris Bridges. In 2021, he became the first Muslim chaplain in the National Guards. In Minnesota, you had Brother Omar Fatah becoming the state senator, and he's a young brother. He's another Somalian born. You had 20,000 in 2022. You had two Muslims become a highest House of Representatives: Ishmael Muhammad and Mariah Abdullahi. Both of them are Somalian born. So you find Muslims all around that makes up the diversity or the mosaic of the Muslim community in America today, being engaged and evolved. And you see a lot of them being Muslim women. Here also in 2022, you got Aisha Wahab, the California state senator, being elected. So you're seeing a wave and a growth of Muslim engagement. You got the first Muslim woman elected in the House of Representatives in Connecticut in 2000, Miriam Khan. So you see this engagement and this involvement. Imam Majid in 2022 became, was nominated to become a part of the Religious Freedom Commission, really the head of the Religious Freedom Commission. Then you also have in 2023 the first Muslim female judge, federal judge being nominated, Nusrat Chaudhry. And she's up in the New York district. So this is a small glimpse of the involvement in the Muslim contributions in the United States. But before I close, I also want to highlight this other Muslim sister that's a mayor in Minnesota. She's another Somalian, Nadia Muhammad. And these are all young people that are we see being engaged and involved in our society. You got another Muslim sister, Zainab Muhammad. You see a strong consciousness and a strong awareness and the dominance of the Somalian community being engaged in the political process in the United States. So that is the beginning and a glimpse of the Muslim contribution of the 21st century. That is not even looking at the scope of the Muslims in American sports and American music. That they're starting to win Grammys and the influence that the Muslim is having on in the world. So at this point, if there's any questions, we'd like to open up for any questions. Be more than glad to answer. If not, we want to thank you for your time, your patience, your consciousness, and your awareness. May Allah reward us all with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, peace, and love, and justice. Okay, Khalid.